As the sun dives further below the horizon, I dive into a dark ocean abyss, led by a beam of light. It would be a lie to say that I wasn't nervous, but every part of me was determined. The night sky, black as squidding, harboured no moon this night, at least not yet. Diving in the darkness presents its own unique challenges, often its own exclusive, elusive rewards. The target species for this night dive is squid. When you're diving at night, you're relying on a torch. You need something powerful, reliable, and waterproof, ideally more than one, in case this happens. Your light goes out. Okay, I can't take it much more. But this is the first time this torch has ever been in the water. Not a smart idea. It's the only torch I have, I've never even tested it, and I'm going out here with a night dive. Definitely not the ideal circumstance. And speaking of not ideal circumstances, I am diving with myself, which is generally not a very good idea at night. At night, it is much harder to keep track of your surroundings. The chance of entanglement, ending up in the rocks, or injuring yourself and needing assistance is many-fold when you're diving at night. Make sure you have a lanyard or something to attach your torch with, because it becomes a real hassle when one of your hands is always occupied by this torch. Going down here and trying to break up Kinner was not easy. Eventually led to this solution that you're seeing here. I've got the torch in my mouth so I can use both my hands at once. When you're diving at night, there's two types of things that you're going to see. Things that you don't usually see, and things that you usually see but they're sleeping. Most of the time during this dive I was at the surface, only really doing a couple dives down, because it was very spooky. When you're on the surface, you kind of have your back to a wall, making it harder for things to sneak up. This eagle ray, after surprising me, swims straight into a rock. Maybe he's just a klutz, or maybe it's the 1,000 lumen torch shining in his eyes. It's a good thing that diving at night is so spooky. It means that most people just simply won't end up doing it. If this was a comfortable, enjoyable thing to do, fun for all your friends and family, and people out here every single night shining torches into the darkness and disturbing creatures, it would probably have a terrible effect over time. Some haunting figures materialize out of the darkness, and I have found my first squid in a very long time. Eager, I start chasing them down, extending my torch and spear gun, to absolutely no avail. By staying calm and still, the squid would eventually approach. However, this was no easy feat when the swell and tide is pushing you around and there's rocks and you can't really tell where the rocks are and the waves are coming in but you can't actually really see the waves. So yeah, it can get a bit hectic, but you just gotta try your best to remain relaxed and calm as usual in spearfishing. And then eventually, if you're patient enough, an opportunity will find its way to you. And you just gotta be there. Accept the opportunity when it comes by. You don't look the gift horse in the mouth. When a big nice squid like this swims in front of your flashlight, you know what you gotta do. Just stay calm, stay relaxed, line up on it, and take the shot. Compared to a fish of similar size, squid do not put up much of a fight. Lacking any bones in their body, they're incapable of a huge amount of resistance, instead employing other defensive mechanisms. Wrangling the squid in one hand and a torch in the other. In this freezing winter's night, I am at the limit of my dexterity. So, as opposed to trying to sort out my gun and line there, I'm just going to swim the whole lot into shore. I considered icking the squid like you would a fish, but I know from octopuses this doesn't work very well on invertebrates. I bite it between the eyes instead, much more satisfying. Instantly, the squid's body relaxes, and it seems vacant. Whether something is alive or dead is some sort of intangible quality that you can just sense and feel. Truly fascinating. Despite any potential brutalities I may be conveying, I try and treat everything that I kill with the utmost respect. Especially this squid, this is going to be absolutely utilised and eaten and enjoyed. While this dive was successful, we got out there, we got the squid, there's still a lot that can be learned from it. For myself, and for your own sake. Key takeaways from this dive. If you want to night dive effectively, dive with a buddy. Have a torch. and make sure that it works. Have another torch and make sure that it works in case that one actually doesn't work. Have a lanyard for your torches so you don't always have to be holding it. Ideally, you want to be diving on a night where there's some moon, so even if your torches go out, you can still see your exit. If I lost my light, I would have been scrabbling up the side of a hill in pitch darkness. That'll pretty much do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed this shorter video.